Hello everyone, I'm Dawn from DawneSchultz.com. Happy New Year. I'm so excited that we get to share 2014. Okay, it's time of year where we all start doing our resolutions, right? Setting our resolutions. Well, typically that's what everyone does. For us, I'd like to start something new because I found that resolutions don't work for me. I'd like you to try this exercise. So at the beginning of the year, that's now, we start with a piece of paper and we write down 3 things that come to mind that didn't work for us in 2013, and you write them down on a piece of paper. And then you crumple them up and you get rid of them. You want to get rid of them and you just throw it away. In other words, don't let it wear you down because this or that didn't happen. And for heaven's sakes, don't bring it back into 2014 with you. Now, what I suggest we do is to start each day journaling. Just get yourself just a little journal book. It's a great way to start your day in a positive way, to check in with yourself and to express your gratefulness. And then plan out your goals and then your action steps. It sounds too simple, but by checking in daily with ourselves, we focus on our priorities and we can accomplish so much more by the end of the day. And I have found by the end of the week, by journaling, and by the end of the month, by journaling, and by the end of the year, here comes 2014, at the end of 2013, by journaling, I have had so much more success. Like for instance, my blog, I've been able to get that up and going, and I have many more fun things for it to share with you in 2014. So it actually does work. So you can get yourself that notebook and write in it 5 simple steps. If that writing down isn't for you, what I'd like you to do is to use your computer. If some people like to journal in a computer, just use a Word document and just date it so you know what date you're on. Then maybe that works best for you. This only takes just a couple of minutes to complete. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just jot down your answers. It's 5 simple steps, and I call it my morning intentions. Like morning thoughts, feelings, and intentions is number 1. Morning thoughts would be like, I feel really great today, I didn't sleep very well, those types of thoughts. Or you're excited for the day would maybe be a feeling that you have, or you're looking forward to going to work to see your coworkers, or there's some big project you're excited to work on. And then your intentions would be possibly to eat extremely healthy for the day, because after all, it is the beginning of the year. Number 2, I am grateful for, and what you could say you were grateful for is your job. You could be grateful for the relationships you were able to reconnect for the last couple of months with the holidays. You could be grateful for your cat or a puppy that you have. Just be grateful for a spouse, and just to show gratefulness, even for the sunshine would be something that you could be grateful for. And I'm just giving you some examples. And number 3 would be you write down 3 goals for that day. And one goal, and some that I use, is I want to have breakfast. And number 2, I want to pack my lunch so I have a healthy lunch and stay on track with my health goals. And number 3 is to get in my exercise or a meditation exercise someday for that day. Your action steps would actually be where you actually make your smoothie. And if you don't have time to drink it, you can drink it on the go, which is not the best. But when you do have your breakfast in the morning, it does boost your metabolism and get you going like a wood stove would be stoked in the morning. So you want to make sure you have your breakfast. And then number 2 is to actually pack your lunch. Pack your lunch with you and don't forget to take it. And then number 3, if you wanted to exercise or go to the gym, you would want to make sure that you had your bag packed or your yoga bag packed. And that way you wouldn't really have any excuses not to work out before you came home. So number 5 is fun, relaxation, and adventure for the day. And this is kind of like in the same category as self-care. And self-care is important to keep ourselves happy because so many of us work so much each day for the family or for a spouse, and we don't take time for ourselves. But something fun would be maybe have that lunch that you packed and put a little more in there and share it with a friend at lunch. Fun would be maybe walking around and getting fresh air for the day. That would be fun. Relaxation, maybe you could get a pedicure, get a facial. Other adventurous things that I have done before is to have an art class, take an art class in the evening, or check out a new museum that's in town or your local museum. Just something that would make you happy. Now, can you see how easy these steps could be for you to stay focused on your priorities? Like with resolutions, New Year's resolutions, we write them down, we think about them, and then maybe we never look at them again because they're not in the forefront of our mind. But with these morning intention practices that can actually keep it in the forefront of your mind, and you can get so much more done and accomplish so much. And yay, we don't have to set any more New Year's resolutions. That's not required. So in closing, please give yourself permission to believe in life's little miracles. Let's all choose to live a beautiful, sassy, abundant, healthy life. And I thank you for listening, and bye-bye for now, and happy journaling.